Start your engines. It's time to drive Inspector success.
All right, here we are again. And today I'm making lemonade, okay? This is Driving Inspector Success number 30. Well, I was down here in Florida, InterNACHI Pro Inspector Conference, and I have to tell you, first off, what an incredible job those guys did. I was so impressed. I don't think anybody should ever miss the InterNACHI conference ever again. I think the biggest complaint I heard was the speakers' rooms were too small, okay, because they just had overflow on every room. They had some of the greatest vendors that I've ever seen as an exhibit hall or expo hall. Just an incredible job, guys. And first off, I just want to applaud you for a job well done. So I was supposed to go visit one of my members today. I was supposed to drive down there in Florida and go ride with them and walk in and out of some real estate offices. And I know this is not the case with her. However, I am always a little prepared because sometimes when I come visit people, strange things happen and they get sick, okay? It happened when I was heading up to Virginia to visit somebody not too long ago, and here I am again. She has a doctor's note, all right? So it's quite okay. So I decided I'm going to make lemonade today. I am headed to Walt Disney World. In fact, I am sitting at Hollywood Studios right now, getting ready to go in and have an incredible day. And then tonight, I am going to be doing our webinar on 7 surprisingly startling things that will help you build your business. And so if you want to join me on that, go out to coachblueprint.com/Zoom. I only have like 2 left scheduled tonight and maybe next Wednesday, and then we'll see where we go from there because we are getting ready for our event. We're probably going to have about 100, 150 people there. It's going to be a great event. It is all about marketing. It is all about building your business. It's all about hiring people. It's all about, which people to hire, when to hire them. It's all about, how do you make sure that the phone is ringing all the time. Our event is going to be absolutely over the top amazing as well. And if you're interested in that, go out to homeinspectormission.com. While I was here, I actually found 2 more speakers that I think are going to be incredible. And I'm looking forward to rearranging the schedule once again. People go, do you have a schedule? No, I don't. I just bring the best people to you at the best possible moment to make sure we do. And by the way, I'll hand a schedule out at the show, but then I tell people, this is a figment of your imagination. I'm just warning you, this is a figment of your imagination. So Mission 25 is March 10th, 11th, and 12th, and we are going to rock it. And it is going to be so much fun. All right, so I'm making lemonade today. I told everybody I am the king of backups. Well, when you're the king of backups, making lemonade's actually pretty easy because you already got the sugar, you already got the lemons. Somebody hands you the lemons usually, but you already got the sugar, you already got the mixture, you're all ready to put things into place. And so today, when things didn't go my way, here I sit at Walt Disney World, Hollywood Studios. Now, this has happened to me many, many, many times over the past, right? So it is just interesting. I remember one time when we bought $100 worth of food, and we were going to have this big meeting, and I was going to teach all these people amazing marketing secrets, and we set the whole thing up at a restaurant, and no one showed up. It turned out our emails didn't go out. Turned out my guy didn't know how to get RSVPs. The whole thing just fell through the floor. So I looked around at all this breakfast stuff that we had, and I went, all right, what are we going to do now? And my guy goes, well, I guess we can take it back to the office. And I went, yeah, I guess we could, but I don't think we are. So we packed it all up. The restaurant was very nice. They packed it all up into nice little tin pans. I drove me and my guy to the nearest, biggest real estate office. And I told him, I said, we had this breakfast planned and something went wrong and our emails didn't get out properly and no one showed up. We thought we'd bring breakfast for about 50 people to your office this morning. Would that be okay? Yeah. I said, well, if it's all right, I'll set up in the kitchen and you can let everybody know, that Text Inspect is bringing you breakfast, okay? Actually, I think back then I was Affordable Inspections. But anyway, the big thing is that we set that up. I met more wonderful agents that morning in that office than I had met in the last 3 years. you've got to sometimes be quick on your feet, right? Because sometimes things just don't go right. So what are you going to do when things don't go right? I know as inspectors, one of the biggest challenges I had was you would get out to a house and you'd start doing the outside and everything, and then you'd get a phone call and they'd cancel. Or worse, they wouldn't show up at all and you start making phone calls and they've canceled. So what are you going to do when you do that? Now, again, I'm the king of backups. And one of the things that I tell our inspectors all the time is if you're not inspecting, you're marketing. So you should always have marketing materials in your vehicle. You should always have marketing materials in your vehicle. So that's like, having sugar and a blender. So when somebody hands you lemons, you make lemonade, right? And by the way, the more sugar, the better. Okay. I probably shouldn't have said that. Sugar is addictive. You shouldn't eat sugar. Okay. And so, all right. So nobody's going to show up. Let me put into my GPS here and let me take a look at my marketing folder over here. And okay, there's these 3 real estate offices within an earshot, right? All right. So let's go in. Let's drop off some chocolates, maybe. Let's drop off some flyers, maybe. And, let's go stop and buy a box of donuts and drop it off at the offices. By the way, there was one guy in the day, and this was like 35 years ago. All he would do is go to like the donut shop and he would buy like 6 boxes of a dozen donuts, and he would go to 6 real estate offices and drop a box of donuts off and literally just put his card on the front of it and everything. And if he got a chance, of course, he would say hi to people. But I mean, he understood the power of walking in and out of real estate offices. I want to mention one other thing here real quick. People tell you that the real estate agents aren't in the office anymore. I laugh at this, I laugh at danger, okay? But I laugh at this because they were never in the office, okay? They were never in the office. They come to the office about once a week, maybe some of them once a month, but most of them once a week, sometimes 3 or 4 times a week, to pick up mail and to meet clients and to have meetings. And so you're not going to the real estate office to meet the agents. It's one of the biggest misnomers. You're going to the real estate office to drop off your information so that they can find it. So if you have an inspection that just doesn't make that day, reach over to your handy dandy, instant real estate marketing box, which you should have in your car. So when that inspection goes sideways, then you can do something as simple as go visit 3 real estate offices. It's that easy. So I don't know what your day looks like. If you're having a rough day, if something's going wrong, well, how do you make lemons out of that or lemonade out of that? Okay. And by the way, sometimes when it was really bad, I would just go see a movie. All right. If it were that bad, everything just totally blew up on me. You know what? I'm done for the day. I'm just going to go see a movie. All right. So that happens sometimes too, but that's just another form of lemonade. Well, like I said, I'm at Hollywood Studios today here in Florida, and turns out, by the way, that there is another inspector that is going to be here today. So we are just going to have a great time. We're going to ride a few rides. We're going to eat some good food. We're going to talk about inspections. And, the lemonade sometimes can be shared with others and making the best of, a bad situation. By the way, there's a song in there. I'm going to have to do one on that. There's a song in there, okay? Making the best of a bad situation. Some of you guys know that song. Anyway, hey, I just want to tell you thank you. I want to tell you how much I love you guys. I look forward to seeing so many of you on the Zoom call tonight. I know we have a lot of people coming. It should be a great call. And I look forward to seeing so many of you at Mission 25. And as I love to tell people, be successful and be around those that are successful, because the more money you make, the more people you can help. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being here. I am on my way out because I am going to try to take care of drinking some lemonade. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.